Yeah, yeah. The reason why I'm it's cool. The reason why I'm doing this video here is in yeah, it was in Information Man's live stream. It's my first time being in his live stream ever. Overall, I thought his live stream was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the Information Man for putting out such a great live stream. You know what I'm saying? Which he interviewed Chris Bass. I didn't even know first time seeing him. I didn't even know who he was, or it's my first time seeing him. It was a great interview, very great discussion. It was a great discussion among most of the fam and in that chat room too. You know, yeah. Good evening, peace to all of y'all who just came in. Takia Jet and Pretty Boy Randy. Yeah, yeah. Now the situation was going on when sister by the name of truck driving diva. You know, I have no malice against the sister. You know what I'm saying? No malice against the sister. But I wasn't talking about her. I was referring to Cynthia G and China Fox. You know what I'm saying? Not in a gossiping type of way, but in the way that they get too much mad at black men. They put too much of the onus on black men and not on who's controlling black men, such as these false Jews. Especially when I was referring to the music industry, that comment that I made in the chat. I was discussing about me and Radical Sister was discussing about the music industry, and she was saying something about how these false Jews finance the music industry to promote misogyny, in black music. You know what I'm saying? And so I was saying that I was agreeing with Radical Sister. I was saying that yeah, I was pretty much saying that yeah, it's not just it's not and the brothers who are doing this doing these music videos, they are being paid by these false Jews to do that. And people like China Fox and Cynthia G, they don't see that as such. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it as such. They rather put the blame on the black man rather than the system of white supremacy that protects these false Jews into financing these music videos that promote promiscuity and misogyny towards black women. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same old cycle over again. And you know, I guess I'm gonna have to keep on explaining it, but I don't mind explaining it. I just wish people would get it and not focus on whose name that I mentioned. Now, if they're not encouraging that, then they should speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They should speak for themselves and explain as to why they are not like that. If the shoe is like, if the shoe fits, wear it. But if the shoe does not fit, don't wear it. I wasn't even talking about the truck driving diva sister. I have much love for the sister. I wasn't even talking about her. It wasn't even directed at her. But when she came and talking about that I shouldn't be talking about Cynthia G and China Fox, that lets me know that, dang, it's like a brother can't even mention their names. So I guess I'll be better off not mentioning their names in other live streams. You know what I'm saying? So Truck Driver Diva had a misunderstanding as to what I was saying. I don't think she really read the message that I was talking about. All she saw was China Fox and Cynthia G. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine if she's a moderator for them. I have no problem with that. Yeah, exactly, Dark Void. It is sad. Because I didn't even come after her. I didn't even know. Actually, it's kind of weird because I've never seen any of her videos, and I happened to just subscribe to her channel. I think when she came into the chat, you know what I'm saying? I subscribed to her channel. It's like, you know what? Ain't no reason for me to subscribe to her channel. She just, I went and saw that video after she done it live. I was like, wow. I did not expect to really get that much attention. My name coming out of her mouth. I was like, wow. I was expecting her to slip up on my last name. I wouldn't have bought that. Oh man, she called me a gargoyle looking Negro. I'm like, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, okay. You know, I'm not gonna say anything about you, Queen. I still got nothing but love for you. Still got nothing but love for. You know, it's all good. It's all good. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But other than that, you know, that's the point that I was making. In regards to what happened in that live stream there. Yeah, she goes on. You know, I kind of sneaked up in there to hear what she was gonna say, but most of her ire was against the Radical Home sister, Sister Aja Lee. That was who her angst was towards, and unfortunately, True Royal was like in agreement, and Aaron Collins was like in agreement too. You know, I'm not upset at them for being in agreement. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reporting on as to what really went down, as to what really happened. See, I didn't know they was talking about now laters and stuff like that. I saw one or two comments about it, but that was it, you know. Yeah, but I didn't even go after the sister, you know what I'm saying? She talked about me and three other people besides myself, not to include Radical Home Sister in that on her live stream. I was like, wow, dang. I'm sorry that Gilbert has been eating your grape, Queen. But guess what? I still got nothing but love for you. Sore love, you know. You know, sore love. Yeah. Yup. But yeah, if I was to gossip of somebody, it would be something false, not something that is true. You know what I'm saying? When you gossip about somebody. And the fact that, you know, the sister doesn't even know me. She has no idea who I am. You know what I'm saying? And even if I can't, even if I don't have a girlfriend or don't have a wife or anything like that, that doesn't make me anything less than. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wow. I mean, seem like you got your own place. No man. You know what I'm saying? We're about this, and me and her were about the same age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, we're in the same generation. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for all of that. You know what I'm saying? As far as her going after the Radical Home sister, that's a whole different subject. I'm not gonna really get too much into that. I'd rather the Radical Home sister speak for herself on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'd rather for her to speak about that for herself. You know what I'm saying? And I think she actually just subscribed to my channel. She was in here. You could, I mean, we could ask to see if she wants to talk about it. But other than that, if she don't want to talk about it, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it just came just like that. And she ended up, and truck driver's sister ended up getting booted from the chat room. You know what I'm saying? And she was mad about that. She was highly pissed about that. But she was like, you know what? I'm not gonna come back to these to y'all live streams ever again and all this stuff. You know? So yeah. Yeah, it was a terrible mess. Had it not been for that, it would have been a great live stream. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a great live stream. I mean, I pretty much enjoyed it overall. The knowledge that was spent by brother Chris Bass, you know, it was great. That was my first time being in that live stream, and I really did not expect to get that much attention. You know what I'm saying? Especially negative attention. Wow. Oh, I'm thankful for everybody who has subscribed while I was in that live stream. That was great too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was awesome. You know, the brothers and sisters, there's a lot of brothers and sisters out here, you know what I'm saying? Really digging what I'm saying and what have you, and appreciate the support, you know. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I guess you had some. Yeah, like you said, Dog Boy. I'm sure you must have saw the most of that live stream. Yeah, I watched the replay and noticed what she said about me. I pretty much laughed. I pretty much laughed about it because it was all a misunderstanding, and that's how a lot of conflicts get started, all because of a misunderstanding, especially amongst our people. And you know, a lot of times we just have to get over that. You know what I'm saying, and start getting to the truth of the matter, and start loving one another, and start encouraging one another. Yes, we don't have to always agree, but we still have to love one another. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta bash each other. You know? Yeah, yeah, exactly. August Dreams. It was very smooth. Yeah, it was. Yeah, everybody. We were just all chatting along. I don't mind. Having discussions about how 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 um how misogyny and promiscuity is allowed in black music. You know what I'm saying? And music videos. I don't mind having discussions about that because I understand how it's developed. And it all starts with the false Jew and the white man and the system of white supremacy all working together to make black women feel less than. That's why Malcolm X said in his quote that the black woman is the most disrespected and the most neglected. You know what I'm saying? And it's so true. It's funny. I read an article by a sister on medium.com. You know what I'm saying? And she used that same quote. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? How black women are being heckled and physically assaulted by these crackazoid police officers. You know what I'm saying? They do our black men the same way too, but they also do our sisters the same way. Look what happened to Sandra Bland. Look what happened to Rakia Boyd. You know what I'm saying? And the list goes on and on. I mean, Sister Marissa Alexander, they sent her to jail for self-defense, for killing her husband who physically assaulted her. You know what I'm saying? To keep herself from being physically assaulted further. You know what I'm saying? When are our people going to be protected under the law? You know what I'm saying? We get no protection under the law, none whatsoever. So that means these officers, they could do whatever they want to us. I mean, we're basically target public enemy number one. It's to get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? And any black man or black woman acts unruly, the cops gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? They at that point they get the right to put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? They get the right to harass you. They get the right to force you to show information, show your ID and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And until we could get to that understanding and stop bickering and fighting one another, and hating against one another, then we're never going to progress as a people. We're never going to progress as a collective. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by being black first. You know what I'm saying? It's our issues that need to be discussed. And if any politician that doesn't address our issues, we don't vote for them. We don't give them any type of support. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be financial, going to the voting booth, or otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Really, the way I feel of it is, you know, I feel that we should just separate from these Caucasoids, period. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't even have to vote in an election. Exactly, pretty boy Randy. The cops are the gangs. They're the ones who are perpetrating all this violence in cities such as Chicago, in New York City, in LA, and the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? That's what really needs to be addressed. You know. And in that live stream there was some discussion about that, and there was a great dialogue amongst Information Man and Chris Bass. It's great dialogue, you know what I'm saying? That was my first time being in Information Man's live stream, and I happened to just subscribed about a day or two ago, so I was pretty glad to be in his live stream. Definitely gonna check out more of his live streams. You know what I'm saying? And I just shared his long video. I don't know. I think it was a live stream too. Previous live stream he has done about Henry Kissinger and the depopulation agenda. You know what I'm saying? Which has been going on for years and years, even before Kissinger was Richard Nixon's Secretary of State in the 1970s. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it was a straight live stream. Yeah, exactly. Queen, it's good seeing you in here too. I haven't seen you in a while. Been a long time since I last seen you. I tried because I haven't been doing videos in a while up until last week. You know what I'm saying? Ever since last week, I've been doing videos like almost every other day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you said, K-Rap, like you said, Queen. Yeah, we don't need to be voting. You might as well say voting is vanity, especially in a presidential election. We definitely don't need to be voting for that. Please, it's not that your vote for the vote that's supposed to go for the president is not going towards the president. It's going towards electors. That's how the electoral college system was created. So we can't vote directly for a president. Oh yes, Augustine. Okay, I bet they are. Very, very informative. Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I agree with W.E.B. Du Bois, who said that we should not be voting. That's the only thing I agreed with him on. Other than that, there's really not too much of a positive things that I could say about him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's pretty much a gatekeeper for white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? And in some ways, Booker T. Washington was actually more for us being independent of this white system. And I think if more of us, if the civil rights movement had the mindset of Booker T. Washington, oh yes, August Dreams, I agree with that. Local elections are definitely more important. I absolutely agree with that, August Dreams. Definitely agree with that. Now, I was saying, oh yeah, had the civil rights movement adopted the philosophy of Booker T. Washington, there will be more Black Wall Streets now. You know what I'm saying? We would have already have been separated from these Caucasoids. You know what I mean? We would have already been separated. All of us born after the Civil Rights Movement would have had a lot better footing. We would have been in a lot better position. You know what I'm saying? You know, we would definitely would have been definitely would have had set in our minds that we should be black first. Even though as kids, we probably wouldn't have fully understand it until we became adults. But we would have been at a lot much higher economic standing. Exactly, pretty boy Randy. Exactly. A lot better standing. We would have already been way far along. And then, you know, all these music videos promoting promiscuity and misogyny towards black women, a lot of that most likely would have never existed. You know, that would have never existed. And if it did, it would have been shut down. It would have been shut down as soon as possible. Because because our black women should not be neglected nor disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, August Dreams. Exactly. Exactly. Things were better when we were separate. When we had our own neighborhoods. When we had our own cities. When we owned several blocks of a town. You know, things were a lot better for us. But the school system didn't teach us that. The school system didn't even talk about Black Wall Street. Nah, they don't even talk about Black Wall Street in colleges. Unless you're taking an African American history class, that's the only class you'll probably hear something about Black Wall Street. Yeah. So, yeah, that's saying, you know, there's a saying that knowledge is power. Oh, it is. These Caucasoids know it. And the less knowledge they give us, the less powerful we become as a people. You know what I'm saying? And they rather see us being powerless than being powerful as a people. As a collective, we are a threat to Caucasoids' existence. You know what I'm saying? That's why these Caucasoids are trying to cohabitate with us. Exactly, August Dreams. Even the SAT is full of white racism. SAT was created to discriminate against us, to make us feel inferior. I'm glad I never took the SATs. I'm glad I never took it. I'm glad I never was part of that experiment. Thank God for that. Maybe see, I would have to thank the Most High for that. So, you know, certain things in my life I never gone towards, and I think the Most High didn't want me going towards those directions. He has always guided me in His footsteps. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't have I haven't experienced a lot of stuff that most other people may have experienced, because I wasn't hard-headed. I wasn't hard-headed towards the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that most people cannot say. You know, most people cannot say that. So yeah, certainly appreciate the time that y'all willing to come here on this chat or what have you. Exactly, Petey Boy Randy. Exactly. That is definitely one thing we can do, is stop buying it and stop supporting it. So supporting that, you're really supporting the system of white supremacy by supporting, yes, negative rap. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, August Dreams. Yup. Yeah, there's actually a video on Facebook about that, about how and what you just said, August Dreams. They talked about that too. There was a Caucasoid that came up with the idea of the SATs in the first place, and then this is the same Caucasoid who came up with the IQ test. I'm like, wow, that's pretty synonymous right there. I was like, okay, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. But you know, we're far more intelligent than all these bullshit tests these Caucasoids give us. You know, because first of all, we don't need to be thinking Eurocentric. Excuse me. We need to be thinking more Afrocentric. For Africa is the center of the universe. For Africa is the beginning and end of all civilizations. Africa is the creator of all civilizations, period. In which the black woman birthed all of us with her mitochondria DNA. That's how all of us who are melanated are connected to Lucy, the skeleton that was discovered some time ago. Come to find out, Lucy is over 1 million years old. Exactly, August Dreams. It's impossible to measure someone's intelligence because there's areas that we're good in and there's areas that we're deficient in, but it doesn't make you any less intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So you can't base the intelligence based on certain criteria. It's either you're spiritually inclined to be intelligent or you're spiritually inclined to be dumb. Most of these crackers are spiritually inclined to be dumb because their father is the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's what they descended from. And it may have been possible that some scientists may have created them, you know, in some lab. You know. So yeah. While we're created from the gods of the universe. Exactly, pretty boy Randy. Exactly. Yep. It doesn't. So yeah, all these tests, all this stuff that these crackers use, even the DNA tests. Have you seen Lisa Cabrera's video on the Chihuahua being 20% Native American? I thought that was so funny. Oh my gosh. How does a Chihuahua have 20% Native American ancestry? How is that even possible? Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Everybody's comments was making fun about that. I was like, oh man, to even suggest that or even consider that just shows you how backwards these Caucasoids are, and it's sad. It's really sad, but hey, it is what it is with them. Expect to see more idiotic stuff from these crackers. Oh, okay, August Dreams. Yeah, after you see that video, you're probably going to be laughing yourself. Or you probably going to be like, what in the world? What in the world are these people thinking? Are they really this? How dumb can you be? I find that so hilarious. All I could do is laugh at they dumb tails. Oh man. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Yup. But anyway, shoot. I wish I could stay up longer, but I got to get ready to go to work tomorrow morning. Yep, it's nice chopping it up with your family. Yeah. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good evening. And always be black first. Peace.